IVF is like a marathon that I didn't necessarily want to sign up for. These days, it's just been feeling like I've only been running uphill. I'm so tired.
A plan. Is it too late to learn to listen?
But I thought it was time to give you guys an update because I've just been pumping out food videos and recipe videos because that's what a lot of you guys are on this channel for. But I'm not gonna leave my infertility girlies out there by themselves. So I thought it's a really good time to give you guys the update on the insurance issues and like the physical delays that made me feel like my body was failing me, where I am today, and what part of the treatment I'm in currently. So I'll give you guys all the details on that today. I don't know if you guys watched that documentary on Microplastics on Netflix. I actually watched it recently, and I got this coffee from 7 Brew, and I was like looking carefully to make sure that in the plastic cup they put the ice first before they drop in the Americano. So I was like, actually at 7 Brew, what I saw them doing was, I mean, they were using like what didn't look like a glass Pyrex thing, but they put the espresso shot in there and then added water, filled the plastic cup with ice, and then poured that over. So I mean, it makes it a little better, I think. Transferred over to use glass straw and glass cup. So after we were like, yeah, we're gonna start IVF, there were so many hurdles we needed to cross. My insurance was taking forever to approve of the IVF. It was just really annoying at this point. I don't know if you guys have United Healthcare, but starting this year, like 2 days before we signed up for IVF, Optum, which is the pharmacy side of United Healthcare, they decided not to do any fertility meds anymore. So that makes it all the more annoying because it needs to go to a third party pharmacy, fertility med covering pharmacy, and then the prices go up. So last year when I did the video on like how much IUI and IVF costs, I don't think IVF costs us that much. This year, it's like double that. So just on meds alone, oh, also because we have like a $10,000 coverage on meds, and we ate halfway into that with our first cycle. So we had half left, but we still needed to pay like, I think it was $5,000 out of pocket for meds. And this isn't even including like the part where like the meds like after the egg retrieval. So everything for that, it will be out of pocket for us if we get to that step, because 2 years ago we didn't get to that step. But with this clinic too, we already ate a good amount into our medical deductible for the year, with all these like testings and stuff I did. But we also needed to pay the remainder of it so that the insurance, who is covering $25,000 of our IVF lifetime coverage, we only ate like 4 or 5K into that the first time. But for this year, like they'll cover everything if we pay the remaining amount. So then that was like another 4K. So then we ended up spending 10K like this. Like it just like went out. And I was very, very, very stressed about that. Well, first, insurance approved the IVF for the cycle like right on time. But I also had trouble with the pharmacy, and this pharmacy was like, oh, we don't compound a certain HCG injection. So they needed to send it to like a different pharmacy. It was just chaos, you guys. It was chaos. So my doctor was like, you need to make sure you have the meds before we start. So then I was rushing, I was on the phone for like 8 hours a day for 2 days straight. And it was like a full-time job calling between my clinic, the hospital, and the pharmacies. And it was just a really big headache. But yeah, I ended up getting everything on time. And then it hits me because I was so stressed with this part, the logistical and financial part of it, that I wasn't ovulating. I think because I was so stressed. So I was about 3 weeks delayed, and every week I went in, I was like, am I not gonna ovulate? And I was like, this whole time, have I not been ovulating? I don't know. My mind was spiraling. I decided to just let it go, because that's what I told myself I would do. But even with like the whole finance and logistical things, I wasn't letting go and letting God. So I think after like the first blood test, and then after the second week, I went in for my blood test and I still didn't ovulate. I was like, okay, you know, at this point, there's nothing I can do. And I'm clearly stressing too much. So I will just give it up. Like, I don't even care. If I don't ovulate, then I'll just wait till the next month, like whatever. And then I was like, shoot, hopefully none of the meds that I was scrambling to get here on time expires. My husband looked, and then the compound thing expired in like a week from that date. I was like, so like even if I ovulated on time, I couldn't have used it because it would have expired. So then I called that compounding pharmacy, and they're really, really nice. No one also told me that there was like a 3-week expiration on it when I was ordering the med. Do you know there's a bug? And so I was like, hey, is there anything you guys can do? Because this is like $250 and we've just spent $10,000. It's really expensive. And also like I didn't know that. And no one told me it would expire in 3 weeks. He was able to just figure things out. And he said, the next time you need it, just call closer to that date. But he will send it. He will like give it to me for free. I was just so thankful for that. And after that moment, I was like, I'm done. Like no more stressing. And then I ovulated. I actually ovulated, and I was like very, very happy. So right now we are on the estrogen priming step of all of this. Before I was on birth control. This time they're doing estrogen priming because I do have a lower AFC AMH. So she wanted to do estrogen priming for me, which studies have, I did my own research, studies have showed that patients with lower AMH, AFC react better to the meds and to the cycle when they are on estrogen priming. So what that consists of is estrogen patches that you put on, and I change it every 2 days. And then I did 3 days of Ganirelix injections. I'll just like play the video right now for you. I just recorded a couple clips of it.
Here we go. I'll show them how. Actually, not bad at all. It's painless. We just have to do estrogen things until we actually start STIMS. But for now, the injections are done. Yesterday, I felt really good. The day before that, I did not feel good at all. But I also don't know if it's because I had a glass of wine, and if that just messed everything up. But I'm not drinking anymore.
I was with my sister and my friend Vivian, and we were like, okay, this might be the actual last time I can drink before I start IVF. And like if IVF works out, it might be the last time I drink ever for like over a year. So then we were like, let's just drink. But I only had a glass because I did put a patch on this day. So I just had 1 glass, and I regretted it because the next day I just felt horrible. Like I had to do the Ganirelix injections, but I was feeling so nauseous as soon as I woke up. I think I slept a total of 15 hours this day, which is very abnormal for me. I don't need that much sleep. I can survive off of just 5-6 hours of sleep, but I slept that much, which is insane. Also, I had no appetite, and I felt like constantly throwing up, and the only thing I could do to make me feel better was just to stay asleep. So yeah, it was bad. So don't drink because it really enhances the side effects. But the second day I felt much better. I don't know, these shots I don't feel anything anymore. Maybe because just getting pricked left and right all the time now, but I might change my mind when I start STIMS and I actually have to get like 4 or 5 injections a day and I'm gonna be like, I don't feel good. But for now, the estrogen patches and like 3 days again, Ganirelix looks good. Yesterday was my last day of the injections. So today I'm just changing my patches out every 2 days. And then I think the next patch I change out to stays on until it falls off or I take it off, I think before my egg retrieval. Yeah, I'm just waiting for my period to start so that I can start my STIMS, which is all the injections that I'll be doing, which I feel like because my period was delayed, I'm a little scared of how bad the period's gonna be. And then I have to do injections on top of that. I'm a little scared for that. I had already warned my sister and my husband, my parents, like, I might be very moody, so just like understand. But my mom keeps telling me that the way I'm talking and my attitude is a little, I'm like, I told you, just leave me alone for a little bit. I do want to talk about where I'm at mentally. And these days, I'm just more grateful every day of having the opportunity to try IVF one more time. And yeah, I'm just feeling grateful that I get to even start. Where before I was like, why do I need to do this? Now I'm like, I'm thankful that I get to. So my mindset changed in that sense. For the past couple weeks when everything seemed like it was on pause, I felt like every day leading up to the blood test to see if I ovulated and doing the ultrasounds, it felt like a year. And I honestly felt like my life was on hold. And I was kind of mad at myself because my body wasn't doing what it normally does because I'm a very rhythmical person. My body just knows what to do. But like, why, like, of all times now, when the stakes are this high, is it not working? And then I came to realize God will figure it out, because when I was scrambling to get all the meds and the insurance stuff to do things on time, anyways, I couldn't have started because I wasn't ovulating. I think it showed me when I look back, I don't have to worry about it. Just like, take your time, let things happen on its own because it will eventually work. So I think every day I'm just feeling grateful and just trying to not take things and be controlling and all of that right now. I just wanted to give this IVF update. The next IVF video that I put up will be my stimulation cycle. I'll split that into 2 videos, the first half and then the second half. And then we'll go on to egg retrieval. Hopefully we have good results with that. We will be doing PGTA testing and we'll not be doing PGTM because our genetic testing that we did prior all came back very, very good with very, very good results. So we'll just be doing PGTA, which will take like 6 more weeks. Just want to say, like, if you are in the middle of this IVF cycle, no matter which part of it you're on, whether you're in like the beginning half where I was stressed and scrambling, or felt like I was like stuck in this waiting phase, fighting insurance and things like that, I see you. And I know it's a struggle and it's easier to say it now, but it's okay to be frustrated. You just need to take a breather. So thank you for watching all these videos, and I will be praying for anyone that reaches out to me. I always tell you guys, like, thanks for reaching out and through DM or emails, like all the comments that you guys leave in the comment section down below. Like, I'm just so thankful for every single one of those comments that are so uplifting, and it really brings my mood up. So thank you for all of your comments and your thoughts and prayers. I'll see you guys in the next IVF video.
60-odd miles from a plan.